Hey, welcome back. I'm going to talk about Tailwind and how you can use that along with your Pinterest account. But before we go into Tailwind, we need to talk about making pins. So we're going to go to Canva. So I do a lot of pins and I have a lot of templates that I made myself. And so these are the templates I made. And if you go, these are my personal ones, but if you go here, actually, hold on, let me open up another. If you go to create a design on Canva and you type in pins, you will see a ton of different templates that you can use. And so if you're going through here and you're like, you know what, I like this one, you click it, it moves it over here, and then find some other ones you like. Just randomly picking some. My pins that I use for work are completely different and just completely opposite of the ones that I use for my blog. So there we go. All right. So that is how you can go through it. If you have like specific, if you're like, you know what? Actually, I've never done this. Let's try putting travel. See, they even have like, if you're doing a blog, they even have like a section for travel. So you can pick out ones that were for travel. These are the ones that I would probably use for travel. Oh, here's a nice video pin. It's kind of cool. I really like the way that looks. Let's see. I'm totally thinking about stealing this idea from my next video pin, but I'm getting distracted. So what you need to do is if you have Canva, if you don't have Canva, there's a link down below. You get a discount if you use my link, so make sure you go and check that out. But if you have Canva or you want to get started, what you can do is you can, use this, put in your branding information, and they have this thing where here's my branding colors, right? I could go like here, then they have this section, change all the red to blue. Yes. Kind of saves you a little bit of time. Maybe change the colors to go with your branding. Super easy. Put in your website here. Literally, you can just drag your photos over here to make your pins. Pretty darn easy. Just make sure you put your website on here if you want it. You can even just take this section off. I usually like to keep my website on there. Put in your title if you're doing a blog about best places around Seattle to take photographs. There's a photographer's idea. Put whatever your blog title is here. I try to stick with my branding all the way, including the fonts. So one of the fonts I use is OGG, one of my custom fonts. And hold on. Accidentally closed that out. So yeah, I try to make everything consistent, and this really isn't a tutorial on how to use Canva. So this is an assumption that you know how to use Canva, but you know what to do. Then when you're done, you're going to download those as download these as PNGs, and then we're going to upload those to Tailwind. I know there's a way that you can actually just use this and post it directly to Pinterest. I haven't tried that yet. So if you have, let me know how you like it down below, because I just haven't done it yet. It just, Tailwind, me and Tailwind are BFFs, and I would just really don't want to mess up that relationship. Tailwind all the way. Okay, so yeah, here's an example of some of my adventure, like my local adventure blogs, pins. And so one of the things you're going to want to do too is you're going to want to make, with Tailwind, you are doing things in bulk. So I am literally going to schedule pins to go out from now until 2023. So you are going to want to have more than one pin. You're going to want to have several pins for one blog. So this is about Pacific City, Oregon. It's like one of the most beautiful places ever. It is on the coast by Tillamook, and we like to go camping there. And so I have several pins that are done for this. And what I did is I downloaded them, and then I spread them out. So I might have one go out this week, maybe one go out next week, and the week after, or in 2 weeks or whatever. However, I have these spread out, which I can't tell you right now, but I spread them out strategically so they sporadically go out, especially like in this season. The time to book Pacific City, Oregon and get a house for rent, or to get on the camping, to get a camping spot, would probably be in the fall. So I'm probably going to have more of these go out in the fall, because anyone who lives in the Pacific Northwest knows you have to book most of your campsites for the following summer 9 months ahead, sometimes a year. The particular place we go to here, they book a year ahead. So like I'll probably be booking that here very shortly for next summer. But anyway, I digress. So depending on when you want this to go out the most, and when you think people are going to be Googling this, or not Googling it, but looking for it on Pinterest, then you're going to want this to go out. So this is the wonderful, beautiful thing about Tailwind, is that you can tell it specifically what you want to do. Or you could just have it go randomly out, whatever. Anyhow, so you're going to want multiple pins, but you don't want them to look exactly the same. So make sure you change out the colors here. Make sure you change out the photos, because Pinterest will notice if you post this exact pin multiple times, it's going to notice you and it's going to ding you. You're going to be knocked off your ranking, okay? It might not even show your pin. It might even remove your pin. I've actually heard of that happening too. So you got to make sure these are always different in some little or large way. And so that's why for this set of pins, like this is a random photo. I don't even know what happened there. I have completely different photos, completely different looks. Sometimes I change out the fonts or whatever, but I have them all completely different. And so that's really super important. So, all right. Let's skip over to Tailwind. All right. So when you go to Tailwind, you sign up. It is a subscription. I believe it's like $150 a year. I know I'm wrong. I know that that's not the price, but I can't remember. I do have, they just changed out their affiliate stuff. They don't pay me with an affiliate link, but I think like if you use my affiliate link, you get 10% off. I don't know. they just changed something, but I think I have a link still. I'll have to double check, and if I do, it'll be down below. So if you can use my link, that would be great, because I think I might get like a discount when I auto renew. I pay for the year because it's cheaper, and I pay in the fall, and I could never live without Tailwind. When we were on the call to Pinterest, Pinterest actually told us we work with Tailwind. If there's something wrong, if something is not happening, we are partners. They're owned by two different people, but they're BFFs. Like seriously, like Pinterest wants you to use Tailwind. So don't think it's like using later on Instagram where they don't want you to use a third party. No, they want you to use Tailwind. So no worries. They actually changed up some things, and I do not use the new publisher. I use the original publisher. So this is the tutorial with the original publisher. I am part of blogging groups. I do blogging chats. Nobody that I've ever met said, you have to switch to this new publisher. It's awesome. No. Bloggers who have been doing this for years and make their full-time income on blogging said we use the original publisher. So I'm not even going to show you what it looks like on the new publisher because one, I don't know, and two, I just hear it sucks for now. So you are not going to get anything sugar-coated with me. I am real. Okay. So this is my Pacific Northwest blog. I have all three of my Pinterest on here. I don't use my personal one on here, but it's connected because it's how I log in. And so I have that in my work one. But so if you wanted to add a pin, say you have created a pin on Pinterest and you are ready to schedule it. You're like, I'm ready. I'm ready. Go to create a new pin, and then you're going to upload it. Just ignore that. So after you upload it, it's going to look like this. Okay, so you created pins. This is what you got uploaded, and you're going to fill all this stuff out. And we're going to kind of go through some of this. You are going to want your specific URL. Just 1 second. Hold on, let me look for my link here. Okay, we're back. So what I did is I got a URL from one of my blogs here so I can show you how this works. So you're going to want that exact URL from your blog, and you are going to want to put it down here with your website link. You're going to want to put your website link here. And what it does is actually, whatever the title of your blog is, it's actually going to automatically put your pin title in. Sometimes it has my name. I don't like that, but so you're going to want to do that. Okay, you're going to go through and do that. All right, so after you do that, you're going to want to put in your description, and you're going to want to use some of those keywords on Pinterest that might relate to what your blog is about. Let me bring up Pinterest. Remember earlier when I told you to search all pins and you put in like what your blog is about and it gives you other ideas? You can do that again. See, it's going slow again. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm not sure why it keeps like lagging behind. I think it has to do with me recording. So it is about like camping with your RV. And so these are some of the keywords that you might want to put in the description of your blog. Camping RV hacks, meals, ideas. Sometimes I use this too, and I put this like, because these are going to be similar to like your SEO words. And sometimes I write my meta description for my blog with those SEO and those Pinterest keywords as well. And I kind of have that meta description the same as like my blog post. I would actually make the the blog description for your pin longer than your meta description. But to be honest, if I'm feeling lazy, I just put in my meta description. But the true way you're supposed to do it is it's supposed to be really long, really informative. It's going to have to be a phrase that would capture your attention if you were looking for this stuff. And don't stuff keywords in any description, because the algorithm knows that for SEO and for Pinterest, and it'll be like, no, you're no good. So yeah, you might want to use that to put in your description. And then you have boards, and this is your boards that you have that you will want to use. So RV, I would do best family vacations. Let's see. These are groups that I made within Tailwind, but that's just for another time. Budget RV campgrounds, maybe camp food. And then this is the same like blog, but it's different pin. I would just try to pick new boards, like other boards that would relate. Like Wyoming, camping in Wyoming. Glamping ideas, and then maybe over here put them on some other boards, because you don't want like too many of the same boards in one, too many of the same pins in one board. Over time that has happened with me, because I do a refresh of pins like twice a year, so I do have multiple ones on one board with different pins. Sometimes it can't be helped. And this is just this is my personal experience. This is what I've had success doing. I'm no Pinterest expert. I'm not claiming to be. I can help with what I know just because I've been doing this for a while. It doesn't mean I'm a Pinterest coach or expert by any means. But I do know more than the average bear. I crack myself up. So yeah, I think experience is very meaningful, and I feel like because I am experienced, that I do have a lot to offer to someone who's never done this. So, I have a friend who runs Pinovation, which is her company is all about pinning for Pinterest. And all she does is pins other bloggers, small businesses, big businesses. She manages their Pinterest. She's an expert. I'm not claiming to be an expert. I'm a website girl. But I do know the value of Pinterest and how you can utilize it for your website. And as a blogger, I know how to use it. So yeah, after that, what you're going to want to do is say you fill it all out. I'm just going to fill one out. And then I'm going to go to add to queue. And because of I didn't do anything with it, I put it at the end of my queue here. And so this one is actually going to be scheduled for November 16th. So what I would do normally is if I were to like fill all these out, they would all be scheduled. It's showing faded here because that's where they're going to potentially be scheduled. But what I would do is after that, I would just like shuffle the queue. And what it would do is like, there's like 20 pins. It will divide them up evenly between now and November. But like these RV tips would probably be something that isn't like specifically seasonal. But like I was talking earlier about doing like a Christmas pin, my Christmas pin, there's no point of a Christmas pin going out in January. So those ones will go out probably in August, and then they will last until like November. Maybe a couple in December. But for the most part, some of them are seasonal. And so when you are scheduling these, you can schedule these to be in specific times. There is a lot to unpack here with Tailwind. How you set up smart loops, your schedule. I'm just going to go leave page. Hold on, I'm going to delete that last pin before I forget. And people are like, what the heck is this? What is this lady pinning? It makes no sense. My computer's going slow. Okay, we're going to delete this one. Okay. So these are the ones that I have scheduled, and some of them are strategically placed, some of them are randomly placed. And so you can see that what I have scheduled for the summer, I'm already through November. Like I said, my goal was to get me through 2023, so I'll probably do like Christmas pins and stuff. Like I said, I'll start those in August. And I could tell Tailwind, this is when I want to start it, and I could strategically place them where I need them. If you come over here to your schedule, I have Pinterest schedule 14 pins a day. It's kind of a lot. No, sorry, 7. It's actually 7, but then see these ones right here? Those are strategically done. Paddleboarding, oh, I see paddleboarding, because there's no point of posting a paddleboarding pin in December. I mean, I would go paddleboarding in the winter, but so far I haven't really found too many people that want to join me. So yeah, you can schedule your stuff here. You're going to want to keep this low. You do not want more than like 20 pins a day, because if you exceed that, Pinterest can actually like lock you out and you'll be in Pinterest jail. So you don't want to do that. You want to keep this general queue low. The reason why it's 14 a day now is it's putting out a few more extras, because it's putting out those summer themed pins for me. So yeah, this is awesome, because after I have all of these scheduled, I don't have to think about it. I do this twice a year. I kind of like go into this rabbit hole and I catch up on my pins and I get it all set up and I get it all scheduled. And then for the rest of the year, it will be running in the background and it'll be working for me. So it's amazing. It's great. There's a lot here to see in Tailwind. But I just wanted to give you like a quick rundown of how to schedule a pin and what it looks like when you schedule a pin. That's all you're going to get today. So if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I'll put my Calendly link on the bottom. So if you want to schedule a call, if you need help with setting up your Tailwind or Pinterest, that is something I could do on a VIP day. VIP day is, I have half day rates and whole day rates, and it's basically you pick my brain and I work for you and I just get your to-do list done in either half a day or a day, depending on what you need done. So I have those available, but a free 30-minute call, always available. If you have any questions, I'm here. I'll put my website below. Make sure you keep subscribing so you can watch me try to YouTube, share my little tidbits. And if you have any requests, I have a form that I'm going to create, and so hopefully it's linked down below. Well, I am going to create it before I do this, so I will put that link down below. If you have any requests like, hey, you know what, I want you to talk more about Tailwind and how to set it up, send me a request. I will do what I can. So, all right. I hope you have a great day. Subscribe for more antics, and I will chat you up later. Hey, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. I will put my website down below. I will put my Calendly link down below. Discovery calls are free. If you have any questions, just set up a time and we will chat about it. If you have any requests on what you would like to see, please drop that below on the comments too. Make sure you like and subscribe. You know the deal. Again, this is a cash situation here. We are not going pro anytime soon. But if I can somehow help you with your own concerns or questions, or just, you know, whatever about blogging, you know, we can even do some stuff on photography, websites, specific websites, you know, photographer websites, small business websites. I would love to chat about it. Anyways, hit me up anytime, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.